What's up, guys? It's Movie Bros on Frankie and Cisco Kid.
And I'm Corey the Stooks.
Corey, sad episode. Great episode, but sad. We lost, a dear friend to the Starks, and it's horrible.
Hodor.
Oh, let's call him by. Let's give the man praisal. Let's call him by his first name.
Willis.
Yes,
We lost Willis, man.
We're talking about Willis. He's gone. Not that one, but Hodor. I still, after watching that episode, I'm hurt,
It's not just that we lost Willis, we lost Summer. Man, what's going on with the direwolves? We only got two.
Is there more dragons than direwolves?
There's more dragons
That's
than direwolves.
crazy.
We were down to 2 direwolves, man. That's unbelievable.
Anyways, guys, we got a great review coming up. Great episode. Didn't Bill Simmons say it was going to be a great
An all-timer.
Yes, and I loved it. From beginning to end, it was a great ride, and I really enjoyed it. What were talking about first, Corey?
I think I kind of want to lead off with Arya, actually, this week.
That's good, just like in the show,
Yeah. It was an interesting sequence. She's training against the Waif, and they give her an assignment, and it's to kill another person. Mm-hmm. It's an actress in a play, and Arya goes to attend the play, and it's actually a play and reenactment of what's been going on in Westeros.
But she did not see what happened, right?
Right.
Wasn't the mountain protecting her or pushing her away from her?
Exactly.
So she really never seen it, and on top of that, it was funny, but think of it through her eyes, it was horrible.
And honestly, it's kind of, it brought her back, it brought that connection full circle, and you could kind of see Arya already,
tearing up. She's sad. You can tell she's sad. It's just, it was pretty funny. It was actually very well a written play, I guess you could say. I really actually liked that scene, and Arya, and I think we were talking about it, and Arya has been getting kind of boring just being on that island. It was good to see that, something different, because we're always seeing her there.
She kind of gets to see how the actress interacts with people, and
she's not a jerk.
She's not a horrible person at all. Mm-hmm. And when she talks to Jack, and she's like, "This is just a regular nice person," and he's like, "Well, do only bad people die?" And Arya is having this conflict, and you can tell she's not really into this.
She's like Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like Batman. It's like, it's not right. You can't do it.
I feel like Arya is about to get out of there, man.
Yeah,
I think
so.
she's ready to exact some revenge, so I expect her to be leaving shortly. Should we go to Sansa and Jon?
Yeah, that's how I was going to bring that up next.
Yeah.
Really great. Littlefinger's coming.
Let's do Littlefinger.
Well, I mean, it's all the same thing. You know what I mean? It's the same.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the wall.
Yeah, the wall.
Let's talk about the wall, which they're finally leaving, which is great.
I think we should start with Sansa and Littlefinger. It was an interesting sequence. I'm really glad that Sansa isn't taking his shit anymore. She knows. She
knows already what's going on, and she's finally taking it in her own hands. And you see him play this bullshit card, I didn't know. I'm sorry. And you're just like, you fucking liar. Just kill him. She even say kill me. Would would that make you feel better?
Yeah.
And I was like, do it. Just fucking get it over with. But I'm telling you, and I think it's gonna happen whenever they fight.
Ramsay.
He's gonna come and save, and then
I think he's gonna come in too.
Yeah.
You know what's I didn't like though, and I'm gonna give Sansa the benefit of the doubt. She's earned that. She's built the trust back up. The fans love her now. I don't like that she's lying to Jon, and it makes me a little skeptical.
Real quick, what is she lying about, if you don't mind?
Okay, so she basically lied about how she got the information about the Blackfish. She said she heard it from a raven that Ramsay got, but she heard it from Littlefinger. The fact that she's hiding information from Jon, I'm like, dude, I really don't want to hate Sansa again. And if Sansa betrays Jon,
I don't think she's trying to betray him. I think it's going to bite her in the ass.
I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm hoping she's not going to go back on.
No, I don't think she will, and I think that's the good thing. You see her trying to all she wants is, she's been through hell. I love that she said, I was thinking about that today. As soon as she said she was married to Ramsay, she's married 2 of the biggest assholes in Game of Thrones, and I got sorry for her at some point, but it's like she just wants to go home. She finally just said, and it's great seeing from season 1 where she's like, I want to get out of here, just to go back home.
Well, she only had to marry Ramsay. She was only engaged to Joffrey.
She doesn't put up with the shit.
Yeah, but she still dealt with the BS that entailed.
So home is where the heart is, though. Yeah. So I feel that's what I'm actually happy that they're going back home, and it's awesome.
It was really cool. I like that she made John that like robe.
The satchel,
kind of.
Yeah, with the
that was
Stark
pretty
name.
cool. So
I love that she said that John's just as much heir as Ramsay is to the Bolton.
Which I like that too. So that gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah, like I said, I really think she's going to come through with helping John become King of the North or whatever it is they're going to do, which is great. It's so great that it took all this for her to realize John how good of a person he was, and it's awesome.
I want to go with now. I want to go to Daenerys Targaryen and Jorah Mormont, or I guess Sir Friendzone, whatever.
Friendzone, huh?
Sir Friendzone, whatever you want to call him. I thought it was a really good scene, and I'm glad that they kind of like left it on those terms.
He should have said. She should have been like, "I'll give you some if you find it." Like something to get the man motivated. You can't just be like, "Hey, you're still in that zone." But
I'll tell you what, man. I'm rooting for Jorah. I hope he gets secured to Greyscale. It's too bad he can't send a raven to Stannis and ask him how he got Shireen's cured. Poor Stannis, he's no longer with us. So I guess
couldn't he ask his what's his name though?
Sam?
Yeah.
I mean, Sam reads a lot of books. Maybe Sam knows.
Well, not Sam. The guy that's like now John's second hand in command. Like,
Ed?
Yeah. You think he would know?
Ed just seems like Ed. I don't know if Ed would know how to cure Greyscale.
Wait, I'm talking about the guy who didn't like the lady.
Are you talking about Davos?
Yes, Davos. I couldn't think of his name.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
That's how I was like, what? Davos. Yeah, I couldn't think, like. Couldn't he ask him?
Maybe Davos probably would know. That's a good point.
It's really cool. He finally gets to retribution for what he did.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
That was the best.
And she finally realized that, hey, you know what? As much as you have done, you've saved me. She says once, right? Or did you say once? I know.
Well, once, but I forgot. He saved her.
He threw that spear at that one
also,
guy.
the wine, the merchant was going to poison her.
So 3 times.
Yeah. So
wow. Okay.
Yeah, Jorah's had her back, and I love that sequence. It was really cool to see that, and we'll see. Hopefully, Jorah gets it fixed. Well, you never know. What did you think of the vision about the White Walkers? How they were formed? That was interesting.
Yeah, that was cool.
With the children of the forest, like we saw, they're the ones who created the Walkers. And Bran's like, why did you do it? And they're like, it's because men kept cutting down trees.
Trees
so that was interesting.
That was awesome.
It was a kind of interesting sequence to see how that formed.
I like the Tyrion scene. It wasn't as big of a scene. It was good just to. I feel like they kind of just wanted to make sure they kind of got everything together.
Yeah. Tyrion and Varys talking to the Red Priestess.
The new one, right? She actually seems pretty cool. I mean, I kind of feel bad. Like he's asked him, how do I know you're the real deal? There was another one out there.
There was another Red Priestess.
There was another Red Priestess, and she fucked everything up.
Who said Stannis was the one true
king? And then she just tells what's his name, that Varys like, well, I know this, and Varys, like, you never see Varys just stay quiet or not say anything. This time he's just like.
I gotta admit, I have Varys' back on this one, though.
I do too. I do too.
If we think about it, we've had a Red Priestess worship Daenerys, we've had a Red Priestess worship Stannis, and now we have Melisandre's worshiping John.
Yeah.
So we had Red Priestesses repping 3 different.
They're everywhere.
So it's like I don't know
who's right, who's wrong.
That's the whole thing. We're trying to figure that one out because obviously I figure one of these two is going to something I
Right. What'd you think of the Aquaman sequence?
Oh, that was that's interesting.
I actually liked what's his name? The octopus people.
Euron Greyjoy?
Yeah, Greyjoy.
Oh, yeah.
You clearly didn't get the Aquaman.
I didn't at first. What a dick. God,
right?
Euron's an asshole.
Right? I think he is too.
I'm repping team.
Ain't that crazy? That was actually a really good scene too.
That was a great scene.
Just that whole process, and it's really cool. And he seemed like a cheap Russell Crowe to me.
Absolutely.
That's what he'd look like.
I don't know about you, I'm repping Team Theon and Yara.
Yeah, I'm actually glad I stole all those ships.
And I actually think they're going to steal Euron's game plan. I think they're going to go meet up with Daenerys and team up with her.
Yes, I think so too. Right, and they're gonna push him away.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be you're part of our team, or so.
I think they're going to fuck him over. So,
right.
And he deserves it, quite frankly.
But finally, the thing we've been wanting to talk about the whole night, the White Walker scenes, which was like awesome. Like we hadn't seen them in so long. It was just so great to finally have them come back since forever. And I mean,
that first sequence was so intense. You see Bran, he sees that the three-eyed raven is asleep, and he
fucks up. He
fucks up. He chooses to go on a vision without him, and he sees the White Walkers, and the Night's King marks him, and it leads to a...
and like it's crazy because the guy, I don't know, the tree,
Yeah,
the guy in the tree is like, he touched it, like, no, he didn't. He's like, yes, he did. He picks up his sleeve,
Yep.
and sure enough, it's marked, and he's like, you need to leave. And they're like, why? Why do we gotta go? And it's because
he's coming.
He's marked. He's made his mark. Now he can come in here. So it's just like, wow, and it just... You know, Bran, it's crazy because remember we used to like
we were like, oh God, another Bran scene. Now we're like, we want a Bran scene.
We want more Bran because he's giving us things we didn't know,
Tidbits.
and then on top of that, just
flashbacks.
Right, and I think Bran fucked up twice this episode, and that's also whenever he's still sleeping, or I guess not sleeping, but looking at the past, and the White Walkers are there, and I mean. These guys can travel, right? They knew exactly where they wanted to go.
They must have used Littlefinger's teleporter.
I'm guessing, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they must have great frequent flyer miles.
Absolutely.
Them guys can get anywhere.
They're amazing.
And then they look like the X-Men. The King just
the Iceman.
But it was just great to finally, not say finally see them because, I remember to get me hooked on the show, Corey was like, watch the first episode. Watch the first episode. If you don't like it, fine. Sure enough, the White Walkers came out in the first episode, and they come in their spurts, but they're awesome when they come.
He was hooked from scene one.
Oh yeah, I was done. I mean, it was for sure. And this is the part that I think was the saddest for all of us who are watching. Was
we find out how Hodor.
Why that's all he says, and it's hold the door, and it's crazy just knowing that. I guess did Bran fuck him up? You could say.
Yeah.
Right.
It's very sad because it saved Bran, it saved Meera, but it had these huge life altering ramifications for Willis, and it was unfortunate. And Hodor goes out like a champ. He saves Bran. He saves Bran.
It hurt you, right?
Yeah.
He was getting scratched and it was just so horrible.
It was sad to see Summer go too. Like that, Summer died protecting them too.
Right?
Yeah. The very intense final sequence of the episode, and
I kind of feel like she did that because she knew she fucked up whenever she stabbed that guy. And made the
that was an atonement.
Right. It was just like It's crazy because even as little characters as they were, it's still sad to see them die because they're such a big help.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the old man dying too was kind of like
Three-Eyed Raven went down too. We lost some people.
This is getting ridiculous. The fatalities in this.
The death count is getting too high.
Die wolves dying, old people dying, and not of old age. That's what hurts.
It's no good.
But like I said, when we're watching it, it's Bran's fault. He was branching out. He should have been branching out.
Absolutely. He should have just taken his time like the Raven was telling him to do. And can you believe it, man? We are halfway through this season.
I don't even want to talk about that.
I'm stunned, man. We only got 5 more of these.
5 more? We're almost done, and it kind of sucks, but hey, what can you expect? Great season, right?
It always flies so fast when it gets here.
Other than that, guys, I hope you liked the video.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, throw us a like, and give
us a comment.
Absolutely.
And we're out.